If you're seeing this on July 30th and July 31st, you could find yourself in an unexpected ending and beginning on these days. Mercury retrograde is going to be conjunct the sun, both in Leo, which is going to be ruling over Uranus, which just moved into Gemini, so it's ruled by Mercury. That Mercury retrograde is also ruling over Mars in Virgo, which is ruling over Saturn retrograde in Aries. Now, follow along, because both Saturn retrograde and Uranus are ruling over the Pluto retrograde that is in Aquarius. I know it's kind of a big circle, alright? And we might be getting out of something that has been dragging us down for years. We get to be done. Something is seeing the sun. This is happening because there's something coming to light. There's something coming to truth. Something is about to be very bright, very clear. You're going to see it in your mind. You're going to probably find it through conversation or some kind of word spoken. And one thing about Pluto retrograde is that when we get out of contracts, we are kind of automatically signing up to go into a new one. We don't just get out of one binding and then not have another one waiting for us somewhere. So there's going to be a new beginning or a new start of some kind that is going to be aligned with what is stopping, what is ending. If you want to go look at more specifically kind of how this is going to start for you, if you look at your 5th house, your sun, and any Leo placements in the house that it's in, those are going to be the spaces to look at on a personal level. That's a pretty good start, because everything else is going to kind of stem out of that. So it's very much you-centered, joy-centered. We could see a change of the emotions, more being fulfilled with the joy from this day forward. From this day on, we have love and heart to sit in. That feels good, okay? Bad energy gone. Time to move on. I'm cool with that. You also could find that nature and animals, sometimes humans, we are animal too, are a little bit unpredictable on these 2 days. Maybe something is said to you at the right place at the right time. Maybe there is something you've been waiting to hear and just for whatever reason it hasn't arrived yet, but then you talk about it and now it is there. We could also have the opportunity on this day while in our daily work, or on these 2 days, while we're in our work, the physical changes, the rearranges, we're talking about things, we're just kind of moving. You're paying attention to what's being communicated both directly and indirectly. There's probably going to be a lot of clarity in the mind that starts to come through. Whoa, I see it and I understand and my mind is clear and I can understand it, and there's big ideas coming up here. It could be big ideas, detail after detail after detail after detail. It could be that you finally get to see the bigger picture, and those mental perspectives are going to pull us out of those old contracts and those old exchanges, anything that you've done with Pluto sort of energy that you're done with now, and move us into the new. So again, very ending and beginning. There's a lot of in tarot, there's a lot of Fool card coded stuff that's happening recently. This day is one of them, or these 2 days is one of them. We also have Chiron going retrograde in Aries within this time frame, which that Mercury retrograde and Sun conjunction are going to be ruling over, albeit indirectly, but still a rule. So if you find yourself, finally the pressure is off. Wow, I did a lot of healing work. Wow, I did a lot of revering work. I did a lot of revealing work. Wow, I really did it. You could find that there's a shift of that healing story because of these changes that are coming through. So congrats if that's true for you. Mercury retrograde and the Sun conjunction becomes exact at 23:29 UTC time on July 31st. So translate to your time zone as necessary. And then that exact conjunction moves on and is no longer directly exact at 23:52 UTC time, July 31st. So we've got a short little blip, where the direct impact is, but we'll still feel it on July 30th, July 31st, and then the lingering effects probably into August 1st as well. Which August 1st is going to be a whole day in and of itself. Another video on my page for that one. We're not going to talk about that here. Okay, we have other things to go. But yes, in conclusion, not to be an illusion, right? It's very Fool card coded. An ending and a beginning simultaneously. And one that hopefully, it's Leo, picks you up a little, perks you up a little. There's light coming in, there's things coming in. Sometimes the truth, okay, sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's joyful. Sometimes the truth brings us back to our love and back to ourselves. So may that be what happens for you. Gratitude reference it both for you and to you, both. That's true. And you know what? Keep up the brew. I for sure will too. There's been a lot of brewing and doing recently, so I'm looking forward to the changes to come in. And I'm looking forward to this happening also. And you know what? I'll talk to you soon. That is also true.